Welcome to Portugal Day, where we're going to be making a soup called Caldo Verde. This is super easy so that you can learn how to help mom, dad, sister, or brother making this whenever they need help.
Hi everyone,
I'm Kaylee.
I'm Teresa.
And we're going to be cooking with you today for Portugal Day. Today we're going to be making a soup called Caldo Verde. It's from Portugal, it's from the Minho region, and it's very important in Portuguese tradition. A few of the things you're going to need for this today are the ingredients, which are potatoes, collard greens, chorizo or Portuguese sausage, and you can add salt and pepper to taste.
The tools you'll need today is one knife, and parents, if you don't feel comfortable with your child using a knife, you can also use this as an alternative. This is a hand chopper. You'll also need one cutting board, a measuring cup to measure the water. You'll need a hand peeler for the potatoes, and you will need one pot.
We are gonna start off by putting our hair up. If you have long hair, boys and girls and parents, so just tie your hair back and make sure your hands are washed with soap and that you wash them for 20 seconds. Please ensure all hair is tied up and hands are thoroughly washed before continuing. We're gonna start off by using our potatoes, a bowl or a garbage bin, and our peelers, and just start by peeling the potatoes and make sure you're watching out for your hands, keeping your fingers away. Come closer, so that you're not cutting your hand. Potatoes peeled, you're gonna take your potato and using your knife or your chopper, you're gonna cut your potato into 4. So 1, then you can flip it this way, slice and slice. I'll now show you how to use the chopper. This is a really great option for kids if you don't want them using a sharp knife. This one is not super sharp where it won't cut your fingers and it doesn't allow you to touch the blade as you only touch the colored part. So you'll take the chopper and going straight down, apply pressure, and it falls in half, and you'll see it has this really cool crinkle look on the inside. Then you'll do the same thing and flip it on the flat side and cut it again in half. And you now have your quarters. Once you have all your potatoes peeled and chopped into quarters or 4s, you're gonna take your potatoes and put them in your empty pot. Just drop them in. Once you have all your potatoes in your pot, you're gonna fill it up with water until all the potatoes are covered with water. So we're gonna add a little bit more water. In my pot, this is about 3 quarts. You can now bring your pot to the stove and turn your dial to high in order to bring your potatoes to a boil. Allow the potatoes to boil while preparing the rest of the ingredients, stirring every 5 minutes.
Okay, so next we're going to cut the collard greens. So what you want to do is find the stem, and right where it becomes leafy, that's where you want to cut it off. Okay, so once you cut the stem, you just want to put it to the side and stack 3 together. 1, 2, and 3. You want to pat it down. And now you want to think of a fruit roll-up. You want to get the ends kind of folded a little bit and then keep folding. Keep it nice and tight like a fruit roll-up and roll, 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 roll. And now you want to start chopping. Just make sure you don't cut your fingers. And if you feel more comfortable using the hand chopper, you can. You want to hold the pink part. So every time you push down, you push away and keep moving your fingers back.
And you want to make sure that your pieces are super thin, like this one. Now we're gonna go into cutting our sausage or chorizo, and we're gonna take our knife or our chopper, and we're gonna slice down firmly. And remember to always keep your fingers away from any blades so that you do not cut or slice any skin. Now that all our ingredients are prepared and ready to be put into the pot, we're gonna check on our potatoes and see if they're boiled.
Okay, so to check to see if it's ready, you just want to get a fork and you want to stick it in the potatoes and see if it breaks. If you see that it's breaking, that means that they're ready because they're soft.
Once your potatoes are boiled and soft, you're going to turn off your stove and you can move your pot off of the heat. You're then going to take your hand blender. This might be a safer job for mom, dad, or older person to help you with, and you can go ahead and press the button, turn it on, and you're going to put it right into the pot and blend together the water with the potatoes. Use an up and down motion to squish all the potatoes and the water together, and try to keep the blade in the water so that it does not squirt all over you and burn you. Make sure to blend it until it becomes smooth.
Now you want to get your greens and you want to put it inside the pot. Feel free to use your hands, or if you don't feel comfortable, you can just use a spoon. And you just want to gently put everything in the pot. And then you want to get your spoon.
Using your spoon, you're now going to stir in the collard greens with the soup. You can try using the spoon going against the wall of the pot and flipping over the collard greens into the puree. You can keep doing this and stirring until it's all mixed together and it looks like a beautiful leafy green color.
Now you want to add your sausage. Don't put too much all at once because you don't want it to splatter. You want to get your spoon again and you want to stir. And you can see all the nice colors, the yellow from the potatoes, the green from the collard greens, and you can see the bright reddish orange from the sausage.
Now that everything's in your pot, you can bring your pot back onto the stove, put it on high, and let everything mix together for about 2 minutes before putting it into your bowl. Then you put your soup into a bowl and you're ready to eat. The color might look a little different depending on what type of sausage you have at your stores. Thank you for watching, and I hope your soup comes out perfectly and tastes amazing just like ours did.